Alright, what's up guys? If you've been following along this far, and you've seen my other videos about this particular character, I was thinking about using this character for a league start. Going, the Rain of Arrows, Bleed Bow, Gladiator for the starter Scourge League. And I was recording another video to where I ran into this map, and I was getting completely shit on by everything around me. Because this map had, you were cursed by vulnerability, and I did not have a remove curse flask or any type of curse flask. So I went through my other characters. This bismuth flask is the only one that I have that has remove curse on it. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sacrifice that 40% damage, and I'm gonna get the curse immune flask. But then I also picked up this Witchfire Brew, which I just had on hand. I think 20% more armor is greater than 1500 armor. So yeah, let's remove that. There we go. I probably could have re-rolled some flasks, or so I thought I could re-roll flasks, but I didn't have any alteration orbs, so I couldn't re-roll anything. So this is what I'm dealing with for right now. Anyway, back to what I was saying before, is I said I wouldn't re-roll this character. I wanted to wait until the patch dropped to re-roll it. But I was messing around with it, and I wanted to see what it was capable of. The masteries, I believe, will only make it better, so I was like, why not just re-roll it right now, see what it does. Because I have another gladiator, and at the patch, I could just respec my other gladiator and transfer my gear. So that was my thought process behind it. So I ended up respecking this character. I needed accuracy, so I started grabbing, the accuracy nodes that were close to me. I only had 3 points left, and this was the last of the accuracy nodes that I was able to get, so I picked these up. I have the intelligence that I needed, but I had to grab the plus 30 intelligence nodes to use malevolence, because I'm wearing gear that I found in my stash. So it's not like perfectly rolled gear, it's trash gear. I'll show you that in a bit. But I did end up grabbing, 40% increased physical damage, damage over time multiplier, physical damage over time multiplier, physical damage over time multiplier, physical damage over time multiplier. I grabbed the multipliers. I did pop in the Lionized Fall, which that's not gonna come until probably a week, maybe 2 weeks into the league. So I had it on hand, so I said, why not? I'll pop it in. So I grabbed the bleed nodes that I was able to get over here. Bleed node. Right here is another bleed node. We were stacking armor since we're all strength based anyways, so why not? Strength will give you armor. I'm really debating on just going evasion with it, since I may have enough dexterity just off of this little travel path to get up to acrobatics and phase acro. I wanted the layer defenses, but strength is the stat for armor, so let me show you my gear real quick. I'm running an A5 link to make it more realistic, because I don't plan on having a 6 link. Maybe even for the first 2 weeks of league start. But a 5 link would be fairly easy to get. This is just in general life and resistance. Everything else on it really doesn't matter to me, which I'm pretty sure it's helping me. I mean, having 1k armor on the armor helps a lot, but this was just an armor base that I had inside my stash, and since I usually always run evasion bases, I was pretty surprised that I still had this. The boots, life and resist. The gloves, life and resist. The belt, life and resist. Even the rings are life and resist. The amulets, life and resist. Quiver, life resist. Helmet, life resist. That's basically all I was looking for on gear. Is if it had life and it had resistances, I grabbed it. Which I am fully res capped on my fire, cold, and lightning, but I am not res capped on chaos. But I'm also not negative in chaos, so I guess I'll take that as a win. The bow in itself is still pretty, it's realistic. This is a bow that you can get by picking bows up off the ground in like tier 6, tier 7 maps. Because it's only what level is this bow? It is a level 76 bow. So I crafted the attack speed on it. But this is a realistic bow to get, so I'm using it until I could probably pick up another one, which I don't plan on playing this character for long. But yeah, I wanted it to be realistic, so I'm running the 5 link. I took away the Asylum, so I got the Cruelty, the Puncture, the Vicious Projectiles, and the Brutality all in the helmet, because that's going to be our little 4 link setup. I have Cast When Damage Taken, a Mortal Call with Malevolence in the boots, Flesh and Stone, Precision, Arctic Armor, and Dash. I was using Arctic Armor to prevent myself from freezing, and I decided to just keep it in the build, and I could level the gem in case I come across, you know, an ice boss or something like that. Then I could just pop on Arctic Armor and not get frozen, and hopefully not get one-shotted and die and all that other good stuff. Anyway, I wanted to see how it was performing, so I decided to hop into a tier 1 map. Players are cursed with Enfeeble. Players' chance to dodge is unlucky. Monsters have increased accuracy. Cool. We're gonna run this. I was gonna put on some orbs onto these flasks that I have, but like I don't really even play standard like that, so I have 1 Instilling Orb. I'm just doing this to be sure this is what I want to play for League Start. I turned Maven off, but it's too low of a level to get her attention anyway. So I'm gonna run into this map. It's just a regular T10, and I'm gonna see how it performs after the respec. I have to spam my my flasks just to be able to keep my Enfeeble off of me. So I'm gonna run in here. I'm gonna see how this is doing. I am gonna have mana problems, so I gotta be really careful about my mana. Oh, it's T. Okay, that's why. I have my puncture on T. No, I don't have my puncture on at all.
My spirit is spent.
That's not good. Alright, so after I kill this monster, I did just want to hit him with puncture, but we'll see. There we go. Alright, puncture, here we go.
I can't do this just yet.
I'm out of flash charges, which is a bit scary, but you know, as long as I'm able to be at least decent with my attacks, then I shouldn't really have a problem clearing this map out. It is a T10, but I'm getting hit a lot. I am taking a lot of damage, and I think that's super scary to be taking this much damage in this map. My gems are here. I'll show you my gems right now also. Hey, get off me. My gems are still, you know, level 14, level 12, 12, 18, level 12. They're still really, really low gems. So, like, probably being... By this time, when I start doing level tier 10 maps, I should already have at least level 19, level 20 gems. And if I'm really good and I take my time, I may even have quality gems, 20/20 quality. And you could make a quality gem by taking your level 20 gem and putting it in with a gems cutter prism, and it will automatically upgrade your gem for you, which I think was pretty cool. Just little lessons that I learned here and there. But so far we haven't died in this map. It is, you know, just a general T10 map. But I am angry that I'm not gaining any flash charges at all, which might make the crimson bow a bit better. The crimson storm, I'm pretty sure it's called, because it will give me more flash charges, which I seem to be lacking right now. Oh. There we go. So we'll see. Even though I have this removes curse flask, it does not seem to be working for some reason. I think my flask is bugged. Because this is removes curses on use, and I hit it, and I'm still cursed. So yeah. Probably because it's an old mod, and it doesn't work. So I could probably drop this flask entirely. So I guess those flasks no longer work, which kind of sucks because I would like not to have this curse on me while I'm running through this map. It doesn't seem to be doing as much damage as I want it to be doing though. And that's gonna be my main thing throughout the league. It's my main thing every league, is never having enough damage to kill the boss with. That's another problem that I do have with this game, is that the first thing anyone will ever teach you in this game is defenses. You need more defenses. Maybe you need more evasion, when in all reality that's not really the problem. And I'm speaking from my own personal experiences with this game, is trying to get enough damage to kill the bosses is going to be the hardest part of this game. And if you ever try to get help from anybody, they're going to expect you to have used a build guide, because for some reason they don't like people trying to do shit on their own. That's what I get from it, is, you know, oh well, there are only so many build guides out, and you could only play these skills because these are the only skills that have build guides. And if you want to try to do something different and you want to have fun and do something by yourself, then you're on your own. Which is why I fucking hate this community. I fucking hate the Path of Exile community. But damage is always going to be my problem. Not being able to scale enough damage, not being able to get the damage to kill the bosses. I mean, I could sit there and I could be in a fight, tanky as shit, and the boss will regenerate faster than I could deal it damage. So what's the point in having all of those defenses if I don't do enough to even damage the boss, you know? I've had that problem before too against Vol. Vol has this fucking regeneration bullshit on him, and he would just regenerate his health faster than I was able to deal damage to him. So I would go into global chat and I'd be like, hey chat, I'm having a problem with damage. Do any of you guys have an idea? This is what I'm playing. And I think at that time I was playing a Blade Vortex build or some shit. And I was like, you know, I'm playing Blade Vortex, I'm stacking the physical damage. Told them what I was doing, and the only thing they said is, are you using a guide? And I was like, no, I decided to try something out. But I'm tanky. Like, I have enough defenses, now I need to stack damage or find a way to get more damage. Do you guys have any ideas? And they're like, yeah, here's an idea, use a build guide. So at that point I'm just like, alright, y'all can suck my dick, fuck off. Don't expect any help from anybody in this game, ever. Just don't do it. I mean, maybe if you go on to some people's YouTube videos and shit, they're gonna act like, you know, hey, if you have any questions about the build or something, then you can come talk to me about it and blah blah blah. But everyone with a huge like fan base on YouTube and stuff that stream, it's gonna be really, really hard to even get their attention over some questions you might have on their build. There's one dude in particular that I'm a fan of, and his name is Zizarin. And he comes out with builds, his builds work, but none of his builds are any skills that I enjoy playing, you know? Like, I enjoy that they work, but it's not what I enjoy playing. And if I'm gonna beat the game, something that I've been sitting here striving to do, then I would like to beat the game with something I enjoy, you know? Which is another thing with build guides that I really don't like. is you find a skill that you enjoy, and it doesn't work out exactly like you thought it would in the build guide. Yeah. And like right now, as you can see, I'm doing no damage to these T10 bosses at all. I mean, I'll probably kill them because I feel like I'm pretty tanky. But yeah, these bosses are taking very, very, very little damage from me. But I guess the only thing that matters is if I can actually kill them. Oh, or unless I get stunned like that. Which, isn't a good thing. Yikes. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die in this boss fight because I don't have any more health. Am I gonna make it? No. I'm gonna accept the fact I'm gonna die. And I'm gonna have to find a way to get more damage out of this build. Because this is only a T10. It is Awakener 8, but like it's only a T10. And I have a feeling that more of my damage is gonna have to come from gear. Yeah, I accept that. I'm not gonna be beating those bosses anytime soon. So I could sit there, I could run around in the fight with them like I was doing and stay alive. Just run around and stay alive. But ultimately, damage is gonna be my main fucking problem. Damage is always my fucking problem in every league. But you'll only ever be talked to about defenses and shit. Which I'm pretty happy that I did reroll this character, even though I said I wouldn't. Because now I get to think on whether or not this is actually something that I want to play for League Start. Like, right now, it's not doing anything. I have on realistic gear, though, all life and res. It's probably going to depend a lot on the bow. The bow's pretty realistic. Like, I could pick up this bow off the ground. It is Awakener 8, though. So, I don't know. I might not even want to play this. This is gonna... I'm happy I did, though, because now I actually get to think, hey, you know, just like every league that I've ever played, you're gonna get to a certain point and you're just gonna get stuck. And then you're gonna be stuck doing the same thing over and over and over again, hoping to get that upgrade. And then once you get that piece of upgraded gear that you work so hard for, you're gonna hope that you can push just a little bit farther. And then it's only gonna piss you off when you can't. Is you just did all that work for one upgrade and that one upgrade didn't help you with shit. Just general problems I get. And I could almost guarantee you 100,000% that I'm not the only one that goes through shit like this. But I'm so fucking tired of being talked to about defenses. Fuck defenses. I want to learn how to make damage work. But we did the research on the bleed. We know how to scale the damage. That's exactly what we did on the tree, is we got all the multipliers we could to help scale the damage. So the bow, the quiver, the amulet could all have... Actually, I have a bow. I mean, I have a quiver as a perfect example. I didn't put it on because I don't plan on getting a quiver like that in a very, very long time. But I do have a quiver. Where's it at? That has 2 mods. It's hunter influenced, and it's damage over time multiplier right here. So it comes with a 14% damage over time multiplier with attack skills, which is a multiplier, and 21% to physical damage over time multiplier with attack skills. So let's say that I don't get this quiver to drop like I want it to. That means I'd have to farm currency to buy one because it's necessary. You are not going to beat the game in this gear. You are going to need better gear, and if you don't know how to craft, if you don't, you know, identify all your items, then you're just going to be fucked. That's all there is to it. You're going to get fucked. So more than likely I might have to end up buying one like this unless I can get one to drop. But I did reinstall the game to give it one last go, because I uninstalled it after this past league because I was just tired of it. I put in and dedicated too much of my fucking time trying to beat a stupid fucking game, and I had to really revitalize my life at that point. I'm just like, this game isn't that important. It's really not. Fuck this game, and I uninstalled it. But I mean, it cleared the map, but I need more than just clearing the map. I need to kill the bosses also. And at level 87 with all the passives, I would think that would be able to do it. But who knows? We'll see. I might just switch it up completely and not even play Bleed Bow Gladiator, just because of how important having a good bow is, or how important having certain stats on the quiver is. So, who knows? I don't know yet. But I'm happy I respect it, because now I get a chance to actually revitalize what it is that I want to do. But I think I still might go Rain of Arrows Bleed Bow. And then if it doesn't work and I get to the point to where I just get stuck again, then that's it. I gave it one last shot, and I'm going to uninstall this fucking game. And I'm going to go back and play my other games that I could actually get enjoyment out of. Anyway, if you like the video, give it a like. If you want more of this content, or more of whatever the fuck I'm doing for the league, because I don't even know what the fuck I'm going to be doing. Drop a subscribe or hit that bell notification, and you'll be able to see more of my videos. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.